over for Angola as the Super Eagles soar into the semi-finals of the Africa Cup of Nations 2023. Nigeria 1, Angola 0. Nigeria, I think their experience paid off there and got them through, particularly in that last 15 or 20 minutes where Angola simply threw the kitchen sink at Nigeria and couldn't even get in and around the box. Nigeria locked it off. Troost Ekong locked it off. Bassi locked it off. Ajayi locked it off. It was completely locked off as that first half goal was good enough to win any game. Let's start straight away with that goal. What a goal it was. Particularly for me, it was the build-up from Moses Simon. He's been having a fantastic tournament and an emphatic finish from Ademola Lookman. Is that 3 goals and 1 assist now for him in this competition? He's been unreal. Surely Lookman is a candidate, a contender for player at the tournament at this competition. I think Lookman has been brilliant. But that whole Nigeria attack really, where you have Moses Simon, Ademola Lookman and Victor Osimhen. Please tell me, how has Osimhen played 5 games and still only got 1 goal? Please, because I think he's had about 2, 3, 4 disallowed goals in this competition. You see the goal where they thought they made it 2-0. It was a really good, powerful header. It went straight at the goalkeeper, but there was so much power in that header that Dominique still couldn't keep it out. Perhaps that's where they needed the experience of Neblu in goal. But, of course, he got suspended against Namibia, so couldn't play today. But for me, if you look at what Osimhen does off the ball, and he had a big chance as well if it wasn't for an unbelievable block and from Boatu towards the end. Osimhen, what he does for his teammates doesn't get shown in statistics, because you'll say he's got 1 goal in 5. If you take that Osimhen out that side, even though he's only got 1 goal, for me, Nigeria are not where they are now. He is so good on the ball, off the ball. He's the African Player of the Year, isn't he? This could be Osimhen's time to scoop up CAF Player of the Year and then the AFCON title as well. What a way to do it. He's been exceptional in his competition. I don't care if he's got 1 goal. I said he should have been the Golden Boot winner. He genuinely should be, but Nigeria just looks so solid. The only worry for me is maybe there's a couple of injury doubts. We saw Onyeka come off, potentially with a shoulder problem. We see Iwobi come off, which was a big blow. And I think when El Hassan Yusuf came on, certainly not the same quality as Iwobi and Onyeka. But as soon as Onuachu and Omero came on, you knew Nigeria were locking it off. Angola huffed and puffed. But for Angola, they're going to rue that missed chance. Zini comes on at half-time. He's played through on goal. Fantastic pass. 1 pass split the whole Nigeria back 5. Not back 4, back 5 open. Keeper Nwabali, who was fit to play, was beaten. But Zini hit the post. And you think a better quality forward puts that away. So unlucky. But as soon as Zini hit the post there, you knew it was going to be Angola's night. But a word on them. They've been brilliant at this tournament, Angola. They've made it to the quarterfinals. Some brilliant performances. Gelson Dala, Mabalulu, Freddie. They're going to have a fantastic legacy behind them, and hopefully it will improve Angolan football in the future. No disrespect to go out in the quarterfinal stage to a Nigeria side that looks so strong. How about Nigeria? Is that 4 clean sheets on the spin since they conceded to Equatorial Guinea in game 1. They kept a clean sheet against Cote d'Ivoire, the host. They kept a clean sheet against Guinea-Bissau. Clean sheet against Cameroon. 4 clean sheets on the spin. Also keeping it tight at the back against Angola. So Nigeria march on to the semi-finals. We will have a big tide in the semi-finals. Over 200 million, that's the population of Nigeria. They're going to be buzzing. They're going to be absolutely buzzing about this. I know it was only 1-0. I think Nigeria could have scored more if they wanted to. Jose Pizarro on the touchline was going mad. He was going mental throughout that game. He was screaming. He was like the 12th man. Man has done very well for them today. But they're 2 games, 2 wins away from adding another star to their badge. And you really look at the teams left, with respect to the teams left. Nigeria will be thinking, we have the best crop of players left in this competition. If they carry on what they're doing, they're going to win the tournament. The question is, who can stop this Nigeria side? But I thought their defence is so solid. Iwobi and Onyeka in there, and then Simon, Osimhen and Lookman. Is this going to be another AFCON starting 11 to remember? So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as Nigeria see off the Angolans. Another good game for me. And yeah, looking forward to seeing them again in the semi-finals. And of course, even if they lose that semi-final, they'll have a 7th game in their 3rd place playoff. I'm sure they'll be hoping they'll be in the final instead, where they could be reunited with Cote d'Ivoire in a repeat of the group stage game in the same stadium. That'd be some story. I'll see you next time.